Hi guys, it's Emily. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a fantastic day. I just thought I would come on and do a little bit of crafting, and I thought you might like to come along with me. So I never did yet decorate my little hidden snag-free paper clips, so I thought I would go ahead and do that. I have a bunch of stuff here on my desk as usual to play with, and so let's do that. All right, so if you didn't see the video of how I made these, I will link it in the description box below, and then I also will link the video of where I learned how to do it, and that is Spectrum Art, and her name is Maddie, and she does an amazing job. Hers are a different style than the ones I'm making for this journal, so you might want to go check that out. Anyway, I just thought we would do a little bit of decorating here. So I have stuff everywhere. I'm just looking for some, little pieces that might look nice layered up on here, and I might even grab some cheesecloth out of my cheesecloth drawer, I guess. That sounded funny. Let me do that right now so I have it. And let's see. Well, that should do for now. Let me cut a piece of this off. So how's everybody doing? If you didn't see my haul video from the weekend, you can go check that out. I had a pretty spectacular weekend, and yeah, it was a lot of fun. Sorry, I apparently can't talk and cut at the same time. All right, so again, for this this journal that I'm working on is from the Assemblage kit that Deb has at Artzology on Etsy, and so I'm just making some stuff to go with that. Oh, I got Fabri-Tac again, like legit, yay. Never thought I'd be excited about that. I am gonna have to do some inking, I'm sorry. So I've got, this is all, everything in front of me here that I'm using is Tim Holtz ephemera of some sort. The bingo cards were cut apart from a Tim Holtz paper pad, and then all the little bits and pieces are just, various ephemera packs, that Tim Holtz has. I love them. I'm gonna need to purchase some more, I think, because I'm using a lot, and I need to change the pad on my inker thingy. All right, so let's just do this. Oh, I wanted to share. Let me do this first. We went to IKEA over the weekend as well, and I picked up a pair of scissors that, no kidding, I'm pretty sure are like made identical to these Tim Holtz ones. So I'll show you in a second. All right, so I like this little postcard here. I'm gonna do one at a time. Let's do one at a time. So I think I'm just going to put that on there. I don't know if I want anything else. I feel like I'm trying to keep this this journal rather plain, I guess is the word, by my standards, in case, a gentleman would like to purchase it for himself, or if someone would like to purchase it as a gift for a special man in their life, because most of my journals are very, very girly, and I just wanted this to be, different than that. I'm gonna use this. you know, so I'm keeping it a little on the masculine side, but yet at the same time, you know, obviously it would be appropriate for anyone. So I'm trying not to go over the top. Plus, the cover that I'm using is an actual book cover, and I did not cut it apart. I kept it whole because it was still in good shape after I cut the pages out. Usually that's not how that goes because I always cut through the spine, but I didn't on this particular one, and it was the appropriate size for what I needed. So I'm limited is what I'm trying to say. Sorry, I'm trying to talk and do stuff at the same time. I'm limited by the size of the spine on the book, which is probably about 2 inches. So I'm trying to keep everything just a bit less bulky, you know, because I can't really do much if it doesn't fit. That would be really bad. So, because I've already created the cover, I'll show it to you in a second. So my goal is to keep it a little bit, yeah, smaller, I guess is what I'm trying to say. There we go. That's cute. I'm gonna obviously trim some of this off. And then we will also decorate the back, because the beauty of this kind of paper clip is that you don't have the paper clip showing, so you can decorate both sides. And now I have to do something because that's white and I gotta cover that up anyway. So let's see if the ink is dry. I'll just put, or the glue, not the ink. We'll at least give it some color there so it doesn't look so white. And then, what do I have? No, that's too big. Welcome to the video where I think a lot, because that's what I do. Yeah. And that would go there. But I feel like we need something else too. Let's see, what do we have? We could do that. We could do that. That works. So, as some of you know, and maybe don't know, I have two boys. One of them is 19 and still lives at home, and then the other one is 20, and he is currently going to school in Florida. He is at Full Sail University, and he is studying to be a sports broadcaster. And he is about it's a 22-month program, and he's got about a year left. So he is starting to do some really awesome things, and he actually just found out that he gets to basically be press at Daytona, the racetrack, for 4 days in July during the big race weekend. If you know anything about NASCAR, there's a couple races going on 4th of July weekend, and he gets to go and have like an all-access press pass. So he gets to interview people, anyone he can find really. He, you know, if he runs into Dale Earnhardt Jr. and, you know, Dale Earnhardt Jr. is, you know, willing to give an interview, my son could interview him. And that is a big deal to my son. My husband, basically when we met, the only sport he really was interested in was NASCAR. And so my son grew up, you know, loving that sport just because it was something that, you know, he and his dad could share. And so he is beyond excited about this opportunity, and we are obviously beyond excited for him. So whatever interviews he gets or whatever, you know, he's able to put together while he's there, he will present as a project for his class. And yeah, he is very excited. That's that's basically what, you know, there probably aren't words to describe how excited he actually is. But yeah, so that is fun for him. And then he has so many opportunities. It's so amazing, the things that he gets to do while he's in school, and that will, you know, further help him once he graduates. All right, guys, I think I'm gonna call it. I like that a lot. Just added a little bit of something to it. So that one's done. Set that aside somewhere. I don't really have room, but that's okay. All right, let's do this one. So I have this itty bitty little railroad ticket here that I want to use, and then I've got lots of stuff here. Let's see. I have a little boot button ad. It's kind of the same color. I'm going to save that for the other one. Try to find things that aren't exactly the same shade of grungy color here. What do we have? Here's a little hardware invoice. That's kind of cool. Ugh, my my sponge is hasn't fared very well here. I need to replace it. Do I want those together? Maybe one on the front, one on the back. That's kind of big. This little shield, but that's kind of plain. Oh, what's this? Oh, I like that. It's a little trading stamp. I actually have, excuse me. I actually have a bag of real ones that maybe we could add onto this as well. Let me see here. There's a strip of them even. Maybe. Let's see. How many can we? Let's put some ink on it and see what we think. So it's still raining. I don't think it's ever gonna stop. Yeah, it is just raining. Oops. There we go. Do I like it there? Oh, wait, I think I like it here better. Okay, let's do this side first. We have, I'm just trying to come up with things to talk about. We have a mama deer, we think, anyway. We think she had a baby in our neighbor's backyard, which, you know, I mean, we don't live in the country, so she yeah, I feel kind of bad for her because it's loud, you know. I mean, it's not like we're in the inner city or anything, but it's loud here, you know. I mean, you've got a lot of cars and people, and so I feel kind of bad for her. But she was laying outside, and you know, she just looked slightly stressed with all of the commotion, you know. Just, I think, you know, there was like a live band in the center of town the other night, and oh, I should probably put my lid back on my Fabri-Tac. You know, she just seemed a little bit stressed out by the whole situation, and I felt bad for her. But yeah, it was kind of neat. It's kind of neat to see, especially when you don't live, you know, out in the country, and to see deer and stuff. It's pretty neat. Our chickens, we let our chickens run in the evenings, you know, if it's not raining, which lately, seems to be not the situation. But they didn't quite know what to do with her presence, so they were a little bit like, who are you and what are you doing here? This is our yard. But yeah, it's kind of funny. We think she probably had come over and gotten a little snack underneath the bird feeders in our backyard, and the chickens, you know, probably saw her while she was doing that, and, you know, got a little spooked, but it was all right. Put that on there. I like that. So if you didn't watch my whole video, I did mention that I will be doing a collaboration project with Didi Fargo. I think I'm saying it right now. She gave me a little pronunciation guide, so I hope I am. And anyway, in August, we're gonna be doing a little collaboration as an Artzology design team project. So I'm super excited about that. I've never done that before. So yeah, stay tuned for that. But there, I like that a lot. Okay, and then the other side, I already had some things here, so I think we'll just add those. Trying to think if I don't want to add, I don't want to put more cheesecloth on there, so. Oh, I have something else here maybe we could use. I got these over the weekend at the flea market. They're little tiny Scrabble tile stickers. So maybe we'll use some of those. We'll see here. I'm not going to use that yet. Maybe on the other one. I just want to kind of tie in that stamp on the back. There. I'm really trying to stop myself before I over decorate things, so that's it seems a little plain to me, but I'm gonna just go with it, because yeah, I mean, we could add a little Scrabble tile. But then I would want to add one to the other one too. Where did I put that? Here it is. You know, which is fine. don't know what letter though. Let's just go with, let's just go with an A. That works. I'm gonna add some glue even though it's a sticker. Sorry, my arm was huge in that shot. Those are cute. Oh, I love that. Oh my gosh, okay. Cute, all right. And then on this one, we'll do it on the, well, there's a lot going on back there. Let's put it on the front. Why is this such a hard decision? I want to make sure I don't accidentally like spell something weird between the three of them, because yeah, so let's use a Q. That won't cause a problem. Knowing my luck, I would accidentally spell a bad word or something, and that would be bad. I don't want to do that. It's gonna go here. All right, while I'm holding that, I will show you the IKEA scissors that I'm pretty sure are made by the same manufacturer as the Tim Holtz. I mean, they look almost identical. The metal on the IKEA ones is a bit darker, it's just a different, but they squish at the sides the same, and they have the same sort of, come on, hardware holding them together. The blades look very similar, and they're both serrated. I will say that, and it might just be that they're too, I might need to tighten them up because they're kind of loose, but they cut paper beautifully. However, I tried to cut fabric with them and it wouldn't cut at all. So again, I don't know, they might just need to be tightened up because they are really, really loose. These, obviously, if you have these, you know they cut everything and they're amazing. But these were only $2.99 at IKEA. Yeah, so I mean, if you need a pair of cheap, you know, nice snips for paper, highly recommend these. If you have an IKEA nearby. All right, that one's done. Yay. All right, so I am gonna stop there with the crafting because I want to show you the cover. Get all this cheesecloth off my desk. I want to show you the cover because I'm excited about it. It's still kind of, the back is drying a bit still, but I think it's okay here. So I've got some wax paper in there, but so let me zoom out. All right, so here is the cover. So like I said, I used, you know, a book in its natural state and it's a hollow hidden spine, which when I do the flip through, I'll show you all of that, but I just wanted to show you what I did to the book. So I painted the cover because it was like a navy blue. I painted it, I just mixed some acrylic paints that I have. It was mostly white and then some browns. And then I put some vintage photo distress ink on the paint as well. And then I decoupaged all the stuff onto it except the envelope. So all the background collaging was Mod Podged with the antique matte color. And then I glued this envelope onto a piece of cardstock. So it's no longer like an envelope, it's now just a pocket that looks like an envelope, if that makes sense. I added this little, let me lift it up so you can see that better. It's a brad actually, but it's got a really pretty flower inside a frame. And I know I'm keeping it masculine, but it went with the inside papers, so I had to add that. And then, you know, I mean, it could be a gentleman's, you know, lady friend's little brooch that she sent him. I don't know, maybe. I like that story. But I added some metal corners here and a little, this was a button that had, you know, like a shank on the back, but I cut that off. And then I used some actual vintage Scrabble tiles. This is from a really old Scrabble game. And I made the word vintage down the side and glued those on. I love how this turned out. I think it goes really well with the theme of the journal and the pages and of the kit. And then I made a little tuck spot here with some Tim Holtz ephemera, and yeah, there we go. You can kind of see that. I also Mod Podged inside just to seal up that paint and, you know, just so it looks the same. And then you've got a couple pieces of ephemera, or a piece of ephemera and a journaling card that go in the front there. And then the back, which I said it's still drying, but it's pretty much dry. I just collaged a bunch of Tim Holtz ephemera onto that. And there's some washi tape on the side. And yeah, and it feels really nice. Really nice. And the inside, I'm gonna put a tuck spot in there as well once it is completely dry. But yeah, I love how that turned out. I'm super excited about it. And I think, you know, it does lend itself to, you know, being a masculine journal if you wanted it to be, but there are some girly accents inside as well. So yeah, anyway, all right guys, that's it for today. I am going to say goodbye. I hope you have a fantastic day. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. That really helps me know, you know, if you like what I'm doing. And if you aren't a subscriber yet, I would love it if you would subscribe and stick around and, you know, come along with me on this journey. I hope you have a fantastic day. See you next time, guys. Bye.